3 days after a windstorm hit Salt Lake City, leaving damage everywhere. Cleanup efforts take shape. A group picks up debris.
That's people's stuff, and you don't care?
Though not the debris discarded by Mother Nature.
We're stealing people's belongings.
The Salt Lake County Health Department is carrying out a homeless encampment abatement.
Are you cool if our guys clean up the trash that's inside here then?
Upset community members follow the crew, closely monitoring every move.
People have no homes, they need resources. If you're not here to offer resources, how about you leave?
They say this cleanup is dehumanizing to the city's unsheltered neighbors.
With no safe zones in the city, with the shelters being completely at capacity, there's nowhere for these people to go.
Before the cleanup, the tense exchange.
I just don't think there's any safety issue here.
If we rewind a full 24 hours to the day before cleanup day, it's a completely different scene.
Good morning. Can I chat with anybody in there? How are you? I'm Dale with the health department, and we're going to be doing a cleanup tomorrow in this area.
Dale Keller spends a couple of hours stopping at every tent, carrying out a cordial conversation with nearly every person to announce what's coming.
Good to see you. What's your dog's name? I forgot. Cheeto. Hello, sweetheart. We're going to be here tomorrow about 9:30 doing a cleanup. Do not want you to lose any of your belongings, and so anything that's left here will be considered abandoned. Need any help, any bags, any?
I need bags.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me that long.
With less abatements happening during COVID-19, Keller says these camps have been growing in public spaces, making it unsafe because of things like needles, trash, and human waste. Keller explains it's a tough balance for them.
Kind of walk a tightrope here of respect and dignity to our unsheltered friends, but also there's a public health and environmental health component to this that is part of our job that we need to enforce as well.
He offers to connect the people he speaks with to resources.
Are you guys interested at all if I were to have social services like Volunteers of America or somebody come by and see if they can?
Several take him up on it, like Jen and Jimmy.
I just really need somewhere to actually stay that's permanent, not have to move every night.
They're hopeful social services can help. They want a permanent place to call home with Duke.
I'm not looking for a handout, but at least to understand and not be judgmental about it. And if you can help us, you know, it'd be appreciative.
Just to try to find some housing? You're okay? Okay, guys, try to stay warm. Thank you. Have a good day.
But many decline Keller's offer, some asking.
The question that I get asked all the time is, don't want to go to the shelter, or there's no room at the shelter, or there's, you know, those type of, I just want to be left alone. Where do I go? And I don't have a good answer for that.
No good answer. Salt Lake City Mayor Erin Mendenhall has said herself the new homeless resource centers have been 97 to 100% full lately.
You have to think of wiser solutions to the problem. And right now, success is let's try not to fatigue an area.
After speaking with several groups, making sure they know what's about to take place in 24 hours and offering help, Keller leaves.
For any camps where Keller wasn't able to talk to people, the health department will post these notices telling people they've got 24 hours to clean their stuff up before the health department does it for them.
It's these notices that others in the community see, prompting the response on cleanup day.
Hey, put your foot off of that.
You know how easy it is?
Geriatrical done.
Did you tell him to
You're
get his stuff off of
done.
there?
Some unsheltered residents are upset they need to move their belongings with no good way to carry everything off the grass.
We'll be back though. We ain't leaving for good. I'll be back later. As soon as these are gone.
Others were already prepared after Keller talked to them the day before.
He's been real nice, really nice. So right now I'm not complaining about nothing because he's allowing us to stay.
Community member Jordan Talley starts a dialogue with the health department.
The issue that we face, the issue that they face, is they are being dispersed. Yeah. They are moving. They are being told to leave this encampment, go somewhere else, and then they go where? You know.
Right. No. And
there's not
and
a resource that's set up to help them.
It's a Band-Aid thing.
He says he hopes to work with the city.
I see kind of where a lot of this anger comes in. I feel it myself. However, to be effective, I think we have to just have conversations. Even if we don't agree, we have to be able to talk about this kind of stuff, you know, because it is an issue for everybody.
Even with constructive conversation happening, it's clear The cleanup is becoming increasingly difficult for Keller.
So are we just scoot
Yeah,
down?
yeah, just
Hope
go
you
right
don't
down
make
here.
a
Thank you.
career out of stealing people's stuff.
Thank you. You know what? You're not going to tell me how to do my job.
Don't touch it. I will tell you as much as I want.
Please just don't.
It's too old for this game, man. You don't want to start that.
Eventually, he decides not to continue in some of the areas as planned.
We get that there are many pieces to this problem. Our focus is the public and environmental health piece, hence the fact that for the most part we just picked up garbage and trash today and attempted to move on.
We found Jimmy and Jen again, all of their belongings packed in a wagon for a cleanup that didn't happen on their street in the Rio Grande area. They said no social services came to talk with them either.
It makes me feel frustrated and a little PO'd at them. I don't know what we're going to do as of this point. We could end up walking the streets all night, pulling wagons.
Pulling wagons to the next location, unsure what comes next. In Salt Lake City, Lauren Steinbrecher, Fox 13 News, Utah.